All right, today we are installing the RGB DRL kit. I have the laser headlights. This is the laser headlight version. You get the two LED boards for each side, and then you get the wiring harness that goes across from the driver's side to the passenger side. Then you just kind of plug them in. This connects to one side of the driver's side headlight connection, plugs into this to the other side, connects to the controller box, and then you run it through. Shouldn't be too much of an install. Should be pretty easy, so let's see how it goes, and then we'll check out the final result. It looks like a pretty easy, straightforward job. Honestly, it's more so just tedious than everything else. Having to get all these bolts out in the fender liner, all the 10 millimeters, taking all the bolts out, putting this back in. Once you're done putting the fender liner all back in, that's really what it seems like is kind of the pain in the ass part about this work, is just the tedious of taking all these bolts out. But it should be pretty straightforward besides that, so let's get into it. All right, so once you remove all the fender bolts, or most of the fender bolts actually, you can leave the couple in that are kind of against the fender wall itself behind the strut area. You don't have to take the whole thing out. You can get this down far enough to get into this headlight module now. So you're gonna end up taking out 2, 4, 6, 8. You're gonna take out 10 bolts altogether from the side and the bottom, so you can pull this back and get in there, and then you'll be good to go. So now we're gonna take out the module on here, swap out the boards, and continue. It's actually a T20 for the Torx bit. Top bolt is a bitch to get out. You're not gonna get in there with your socket. So if you have these like Allen key Torx bit ones, I don't know if there's an exact tool name for it, but the one that looks like an Allen key but has a Torx head, highly recommend it. It's still a pain in the ass to get it, but you can just slowly kind of work at it, keep creeping its way out, and that's how you're gonna get this one out on the top of the bolt for the module. And then there's just one little tab that you're gonna push to unplug the module, and it'll pull right out. All right, and then you're supposed to heat up this module for the little LED board to come out. And then get a trim tool under it. I don't have a trim tool small enough, unfortunately, so I'm trying like a very thin screwdriver, flathead screwdriver. Held the heat on it for about a minute, high heat dryer, and then pry it out, and we're good to go there. So we're gonna swap them in and keep going. And then they are labeled left side, right side, so we'll grab the left one. You can put 3M tape or the glue. I'm just gonna put some double-sided tape on it to stick it back in there. And then super simple, just line it back up, press it down, make sure it's as flush as possible without really pushing on the LED board, on the light of the LED board. Wiring out this way, so that way when you put it back in the car, it's not pinching anywhere. Right behind the headlight is an opening into the engine bay. That's where you'll put the wiring in through. And then you're done, just reconnect the battery. When it first turns on, they will be blinking like this. Once you set it up to your color, you choose your color in the app or the controller, and then it'll stay on like normal and work perfectly, just like your factory LED lights do. So it's still obviously daylight out, and these are pretty freaking bright. Just if I get outside, definitely has a good light to it, good color. It's the color that I'm using for now. I'll probably change it, but overall, I think it looks really good. What color would you go with? If you get this kit or you have this kit, what color would you go with? Let me know in the comments below.